My name is Samantha Ulasy. I'm the owner of Margaret Valley Landscaping located in Kelowna, BC. And right now we are at one of my West Kelowna houses. This is my Tuscan garden that we created this spring. What's special about this garden is that it's one of my first Tuscan requests. So this house really reflects a very Tuscan vibe. It's got a lot of oranges and browns and natural colors. So they kind of wanted to bring this Tuscan feel to their little courtyard area so that they can have their evenings spent with this relaxing fountain, the beautiful plants, and the planters with gorgeous annuals flowing through it. So I really love how this turned out. It's very low maintenance, but very effective. So this is a garden that we renovated and designed in 2022. It is a Tuscan-inspired English garden. It's a little bit of everything. The client wanted roses, hydrangeas, a mix of different perennials that flower at different times. So we really tried to incorporate a little bit of everything in this garden. It's nice and full, and the intent is that it will be so full that there's not going to be any weeds growing, which makes it a lot less maintenance and just a lot of beauty all season long. So we designed this upper space. This originally was just lawn and turf, and it was confusing because you'd have to carry the lawnmower down a couple flights of stairs to even come and get it mowed. And the client said, I don't really want to do that. So we ended up getting rid of the lawn. The client's wishes were to have some vegetable boxes for vegetables and herbs. So we designed the rest of the garden kind of around this space right here so that it's functional. You have a place to sit and enjoy some wine or tea or coffee and pick your vegetables while enjoying the beautiful Okanagan view. So along with a vegetable and herb garden, the client really wanted to have a cut flower garden. A lot of our clients host a lot. This is like their summer home. So when they're here, they entertain and they want to have beautiful cut flowers to bring inside or on the patio. So this is her zinnia garden, self-seeded, and it's doing incredible. So she will usually take some zinnias, some roses, hydrangeas, echinacea, and make a really nice little bouquet for herself to bring inside. So it's a special feature if you're going to have a raised vegetable garden to perhaps consider a cut flower garden because they're so easy to grow, so easy to maintain, and they really add just so much whimsical life to the space along with inside your home. I love zinnias. This is my favorite. So when I first came to the yard to see what it needs and what I could work with, I fell in love with the 3-tiered section of this yard. Especially when you're standing down there, you can really see the emphasis on the layers of this garden. So there was a lot of potential to add different heights, different colors at different times of the year. So we did that by adding some really tall shrubs towards the back, some mediums, and then face it with a lower type of perennial in the front. Along the staircase, we just went really simple, really beautiful ground cover to kind of grow in between the steps, and some beautiful perennials that will just keep getting bigger and bigger every year. There's lots of color in this garden, there's lots of low maintenance, and because it's nice and full, there's not a lot of weeding, which really helps the plants grow, and it just overall looks very Tuscan and very lush. So one of my new favorite perennials from Proven Winners is their Rose Mallow Summerific collection. They have a bunch of vast different varieties in terms of colors of flowers. This one is called Summerific Cranberry Crush, and the one in front of us that's just starting to open is called French Vanilla Summerific Rose Mallow. They are foolproof. I literally don't touch them until the fall. In the spring, we cut them right to the ground, and then the rest of the season, I just let them do their thing, and they are incredible performers in the garden. So this is one of my absolute favorite hydrangeas. This is a panicle hydrangea from Proven Winners. It's called Zinfandel hydrangea. And panicle hydrangeas are one of my absolute top favorite plants to put in the landscape because every month is a different look with the flowers. So once the flowers come out, they start off in this really nice white creamy color, and as they age, they change color. So it fades from the bottom to the top in a blush pink and then finishes in this nice antique pink that lasts right up until fall. They are amazing for cut flowers and taking them inside to dry throughout the winter. I have tons on my patio from last fall still, and they're just the easiest plant, low maintenance, and they love full sun. The more sun for these hydrangeas, the better the color. So really put them in an area where they can get big and beautiful and kind of take over the space. And you have to do no work to them, just enjoy their beauty every month. One of my favorite designs to do in a large area such as this is I really try and create a pattern amongst the perennials and the shrubs. So I will choose about 5 to 7 plants, lay them out, and then repeat that pattern throughout the entire garden so it's all cohesive. I love to choose perennials that flower at different times of the year. Our bee balm flowers early in the spring, later in the summer. Our sedum will come later on in the fall. We have phlox that just finished, and that comes a little bit midsummer. And then our hydrangeas that start to flower in the beginning of July until the end of the fall. The importance of that is so that you always have something flowering, it's always beautiful, and it always will look really full. Another one of my favorite creations is creating planters with extravagant plants within it. So I love to put trees and shrubs in planters. Roses, this topcraft hydrangea, evergreen swirls or topiaries, or even sometimes miniature trees to really give the dramatic effect of not only what your garden can look like, but also what your patio space can look like. There's so many benefits to having trees on your patio. Gives you shade, it gives you a little bit of height and texture within the garden. If you don't have a lot of space or even have a garden of your own, planters and planter design are a great solution to give you that garden feel in your patio area. Thank you so much for coming along on our garden tour today. I hope you're able to learn and get inspired to create something similar in your own gardens.